Some of our friends here don't have their children yet, but they're coming. But the love that we have for our children never stops growing. And when Robert grew up with his dad watching over him, I wore out 2 rocking chairs. His mother wore out 3. We watched him play baseball, and he'd be in the back seat. He was 3 years old, 4 years old, 5, and we'd counsel him, and then we'd wonder, when we're not around, who's going to console him? And then he started running. And that's when I became his best friend, because we could run together. And when you're in a park right now where there's not a trail, but Mark, our best friend, and Katie now, and Matt haven't been on. This is such a great thing. But you know, when you have kids that you love so terribly much, you want for them to have company when you are gone, or when you're just living 4 hours apart. So Robert left for college, and Robin started this thing about, Bob, we've got to pray for Robert to find a wife. Robert, okay, right. 5 years later, go to bed. We're in bed. Don't forget to pray for Robert to find a wife. Okay, Robin, I got it. 14 months ago, we got in bed. By the way, here's my wife, Robin. I'm sorry, all the people I should definitely mention. She says, Bob. I said, what, Robin? Oh, pray for him. No. I said, what? She goes, stop praying for him. And I was horrified, mortified. Start praying for a young lady to find him. I was absolutely stunned. I'm thinking, wow. I've always been the creative one in the family, going, well, okay, that's a good idea. So that was October 1st. In October, I believe it was the 15th, they had their date, and Katie got a hold of him, and Robert goes, oh, she wants to go run. Oh, she got a hold of me again. She wants to go run. And I'm thinking, for the love of God, Robert, go run. Run, Forrest, run. And he went with her, and the two of them have been together ever since, and it has been just wonderful. And it was only 2 weeks later that my daughter, Sarah, you'll meet her later. She looks normal. She's not quite. But
Thank you, Dad.
I'm ready to talk to people. Again, this is a room of eccentrics, so you should like her very much. She invited Rob and Katie to come to dinner. And of course, it was Halloween dinner. And by the way, Mark limited me to 4,986 words. But Sarah brought her into the house, and Katie walked in, and she was so wonderful. We'd never met her before. It was 2 weeks dating. Sarah has the lights off. There's a bowl of witch's fingers boiling on the stove. And of course, it was just all make-believe. But it was a delightful evening. And Katie and Rob left, and I looked at Rob, and what did we say? That's her. So if you don't believe in prayer, you might want to change her. It works. It was wonderful.
And I'm pretty sure that the morning after their first date, Robert knew. Because he came to Katie's soccer game, and he was smitten.
Yeah,
It's true.
So it's been
It's
a
true.
love story, and then just and this it gets better, kids.
No, Bob, they want to get married at the same time.
It gets so much better. Then here's the best part. It was Sunday morning. I think we're saying, Sarah, it was November 11th. I'm down in the woods below the house. Robin comes out on the second floor deck, and she goes, Bob. Now, usually when she yells Bob, either there's something burning on the stove, the house is burning down, or she's having an anaphylactic shock. Or she just rolled the mower on top of herself. She goes, Bob. And then she does this. I'm crawling through the woods. She goes, I got tears in my eyes so fast because I knew what it was. Oh, I knew what it was. And so I have to share with you that moment. Just stay right here.
What?
This is how excited I was. This is the text from Rob to us. It's Katie with a ring and shadow. Okay? Hold on. Robin, Mother goes, what? Now I'm still getting up to the house. She said yes. At that point, I walked into the living room. Rob and I embraced each other. And it's been how many weeks? Tears of joy. We are so blessed and we are so happy. So this evening comes to us with such joy. We cannot tell you enough. And you're being part of it to watch this beautiful couple become engaged in marriage and married tonight. It is an honor to have you here to honor this wonderful couple. And if I didn't say it yet, I love them to pieces. So, we're not real formal,
No.
but I think what we like to do is Mia and Mark, would you like to come over? And Robert, let me see this ring. We're going to start. Robert, this is a beautiful ring. This is a beautiful woman. I want to give you this, and I'd like you to share with her your thoughts on what it means.
No pressure.
This ring means that I have someone that I can grow old with. And someone that will always be there for me, take me to the emergency room when I have my anaphylactic shock. Someone I can care for, and someone I can get.
You can't cry yet.
You really will. My dear Katie, with this ring, would you like to share with Robert your thoughts and your love?
So, sometimes in life you just don't think that you will find your perfect match. And I can't tell you how lucky I am to tell you that unequivocally you are the best person in the world for me. And I look forward to spending every day of my life with you. And waking up and eating gummy vitamins. And running trails together even if you don't want to. By the way, I did not know he did not want to run.
Today, you're
But I love you so much and I'm so happy to say. Are we all set?
And Robert said I have to say this, but by the grace of the state of Ohio, these two are now married. And will live happily ever after. And I'm one of those people where it's time for us all to give hugs, just come around and embrace. There's no place to walk, but congratulations, my dear children, Mr. and Mrs. Robert Strong.
Thank you. I'm glad you could make it. I'm so glad you could make it. We got our sunset too. Hey, all right, let's go downstairs and do some fun.